Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for grade 6 maths. The chapter today we discuss that is probability, and here are the list of the lesson. So the first lesson today we cover that is probability of one event, make predictions, probability of opposite, mutually exclusive and overlapping events. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. Select maths from the subject tab and scroll down to the grade 6. Here are the list of the chapters. So we are on the chapter probability, that is the 20 chapter, and first three lessons already we covered. So now today we discuss first of all the probability of one event. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we discuss the probability of so here we discuss the probability of one event. Okay, now look at here. First question. In that question, I was just checking my mic. So here you pick a card at random. There are four cards are given here. That is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. First card is 5, then it's 6, then it's 7, and then it's 8. So they are saying that what is the probability that is greater than 6? So we check it out here. We check it out here. The probability which is greater than 6. Tell me. First of all, we counted how many total cards. Okay. Then we check how many cards which are greater than 6. So first you guys tell me how many total cards are there. It's one, two, three, and four. So four cards are total. And how many cards which are greater than six? Check it out. Five is less than six. And there are two cards which are greater than six. That is seven and eight. So how can we write it the probability that is greater than six? Let me write it here. So we put it out here. Probability greater than six. Greater than 6, which is equals to, these are four cards. I'm going to put it here, the cards. Okay, first card is 5, this is 6, this is 7, that is 8. How many total? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you put it total in the denominator. How many cards which are greater than 6? So there are only two cards which are greater than 6, that is 7 and 8. So you put it 2 in the top. Always total number you put it in the denominator, and the number which we are interested that you are putting on the top. Okay, now let's divide. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, so the answer is 1 by 2. All right, so in this way we are going to write it down. Let's do it the next question. Let's suppose I am going to drawing here. Here I'm going to draw some cards, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you're finding it out the probability that is equal to 4 and greater than 4. Or you can say that greater than 4. Okay. probability? You guys tell me the answer of this. Greater than 4. Everyone tell me in the chat now. This is very easy. First of all, what we do? We count the total number and then we check it out how many numbers which are greater than 4. Then you put it in the top. And tell me, everyone, how can we write it? Okay, now you tell me, guys, the total number which we are putting in the denominator. So, how many total numbers are there? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, the total numbers are number of cards are 6. How many cards which are greater than 4? Tell me how many cards which are greater than 4? Only 3 cards. Which one? 5, 6, and 7. So you put it 3 on the top. Okay. Very well done, everyone. Okay. So what is the answer of 3 by 6? Can I put it here? What is the answer of 3 by 6? 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So the answer is 1 by 2. Very good, everyone. Okay. Let's do the next question. Let's take question from website now. Okay. So they are saying that you flip a coin. So what is the probability of tail? Let's suppose there is a coin. Okay. For the coin, there is only two probabilities. When you flip it, it may be tail or it may be heads. Am I right? So there are only two probabilities for coins when you flip it. It may be the tail, it may be the heads. And in the question, they are saying that you are finding it out the probability of tails. So let's see probability of tail. How can we finding it out? How many total probability when you flip a coin? Two. One is head and one is tail. So you put it two in the denominator. And what is the probability of tail? There is only one probability, which is one. One chance for tail and one chance for heads. So I'm putting one on the top. Is it easy? Very good, everyone. Okay, now let's do the next question. You spin the spinner once. What is probability of pink? Write your answer as a percentage. Now we're going to write our answer as a form of percentage. Now, first of all, I'm going to let's take a spinner here. Okay, then you guys tell me. I'm going to let's suppose this is our spinner. Okay, this is our spinner, as we can see, and here is our arrow. We just represent it, okay, like this way. So here is the arrow of the spinner, and here are some different colors. I'm going to put the two colors here. One color is for blue, okay, and there is only one color of white. So can you guys tell me what is the probability of blue color? Tell me, everyone. So first of all, what we do? Can you tell me, guys, what we put in the denominator? What's the number we put it here in the denominator? The total. How many total basically boxes of color are there? 8. Very well done. So these are 8 in total. And how many probability of blue? Some of the students say it's 1. 1 probability is only for white color. But what is the probability for blue color? Look at here. What's the probability for blue color? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there are 7 chances to put the arrow on these colors, and there is only one chance to basically put the arrow in white color. Okay, very well done. So this is 7. So the probability of blue color is 7 by 8. Why it's 7 by 8? Because look at here, the blue color are 7 here. Okay, when we count it, the columns, these are 7. And if I'm going to say that what is the probability of white color? All right, everyone tell me what is the probability of white color from this figure? Yes, everyone tell me. Same thing we are putting in the denominator. Good, it's 1 by 8. Very well done. So this is 1 over 8. Now, okay, I'm going to draw some kind of, let's take another question. Okay, let's do it this question. This is again the spinner. You spin the spinner once. So what is the probability that is less than 6? Okay. Simplify your answer and write it as a fraction or as a whole number. I'm just going to draw it here a spinner and just putting some number, okay? Okay, so here is the pin of your spinner. And now the numbers we choose it, I'm going to put it here some kind of numbers, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 11, 12, and 20. We are just going to write it here, finding it out the probability of greater than greater than 7. Now, everyone tell me, what is the probability that is greater than 7? So, okay guys, tell me what is the probability that is greater than 7? Yes, everyone. Tell me in the chat, please. So, what is total? First of all, we are going to write it total. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me just put it 8 here in the denominator. Now, you guys tell me what is the probability that is greater than 7 and which number I'm going to put it here. Hurry up, everyone. Tell me the answer. So the probability that is greater than 7, only how many numbers are there? Some student already tell me the answer. Everyone tell me in the chat. Everyone tell me the answer in the chat, please. Yes, 8 is in the denominator. Very well done. 3. So what are these three numbers? First one is 11, then it's 12, and then it's 20. Only these three numbers which is greater than 7. And if I'm going to say that, let's draw the probability of all these, okay? Now you tell me what is the probability of numbers which is greater than 2? Greater than 2. Yes. Now guys tell me what is the probability that is greater than 2? How many of total? 8 is same. Let's count the numbers which is greater than 3, which is greater than 2, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the numbers which is greater than 2, that is 7 numbers. Okay. So denominator is same. We are putting 7 in the numerator, which is that is greater than 2 numbers. So we are not including 2. All the remaining numbers we are counting and then we just put it in the top. So this is 7 over 8. Let's do the test questions, okay? Hope you guys understand this one. Let's do one or two test questions. Now you guys tell me the answers. Okay, when we solve the test, you guys tell me the answer. You pick a card at random 5, 6, 7, 8. What is the probability that is greater than 6? Simplify your answer and write it as a fraction or as a whole number. So probability that is greater than 6. We are going to finding it out. So tell me, how many total cards? First of all, these are 4 cards. So we put it 4 in the denominator. And how many cards which is greater than 6? Only 2 cards. So we are putting 2 on the top. Now let's see. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So the answer is 1 by 2. Let's see. Is there any option for 1 by 2? Yes, it's the middle one. And this is right option. Okay. You flip a coin. What is the probability of tail? When you flip a coin, we already solved this question. Like when you flip a coin, there are two probabilities. One is for head, one is for tail. Okay, because this is the one side of coin, this is another side of coin. So there is only two kinds of probabilities, which is one head and one tail. So this total is 2, and for tail it's 1. So it's 1 by 2. We already solved this question, that's why I'm not able to solving it. Hope you guys understand this lesson. Okay, so now let's start the next lesson. So now we covered the probability of one event. Let's start the make predictions. Let's open it. Lesson 5, that is make predictions. So here is a question. First we read it. If you flip 2 coins 8 times, what is the best prediction possible of the numbers of the times both coins will land on the tail? So if there are 2 coins, how many coins are there? There are 2 coins. Okay. So you flip it how many times? 8 times. So first of all, we are going to finding it out the simple probability. Okay. These are the coins. One is probability for head and tail, tail and heads. Same thing for this one, head and tail. Let's finding it out first of all for the first one. What is basically the probability of this? And then we are going to combine these two. Okay. First, I'm going to use this prediction. One is head, one is tail. My answer is 1 by 2 for one coin, 1 by 2 for another coin. Okay. So for both of it, it's 1 by 2 times 1 by 2. How many of it? Top numbers multiply with each other, bottom numbers multiply with each other. That is 1 by 4. Now what we do? They are saying that you are just going to make how many times? 8 times. Times means multiply, so you just multiply 1 by 4 times 8. Top numbers are multiplied with each other, 8 over 4. Now 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So the answer is 2. You understand this one? There are two coins. This is first coin, this is second coin. This probability is 1 by 2, this probability is 1 by 2. First of all, we are multiplying their probabilities. Then how many times? So the time is 8, so 8 is multiplied with the answer. If time is 4, so you are multiplying 4. If times is 7, you multiply with 7. Any number which is given here, you multiply with that number. All right, let's do the next question. If you spin the spinner 12 times, what is the best prediction possible for the numbers of time it will not land on the blue? So first of all, we are going to finding it out the probability of that spinner that it will not come for the blue. First of all, how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And how many probability which is not land on the blue? So there are only 3 which is not land on the blue. Okay. But the probability of pinks are, because if it's not blue, so it means that if it's pink. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is 9 by 12. Why it's 9 by 12? Total number we are putting in the denominator, and how many number which is not blue? These are 9. So 9 by 12. Now they are saying that in the question, how many times? Again, it's 12 times. Just multiply with 12 times. These two cancel because these are same, and only 9 is your answer. Okay. All right. Let's do this one. If you spin the spinner 6 times, you multiply that times in the end. Okay. So first we concern with the next basically lines, then we concern with this times. What is the best prediction possible for the numbers of times it will land on yellow or green? Maybe it land on the yellow and maybe it land on the green. First of all, we check it out. They are saying that how many total colors? One, two, three, four, five, six. If they are saying that land on the yellow or land on the green, it means that it total. So 6 by 6, and we are multiplying with, so the total are 6, landing probability is 6, and times the times which is given is also 6. So cancel these two, only 6 is left. Let's suppose I'm going to write a question here. You guys tell me now the answer. Properly, we are solving this question now, okay? So there are some colors I'm going to put it here. 2 green and 3 white. Okay. Tell me what is the probability that will land on green? And you just spin that spinner 5 times. 5 times you spin the spinner and finding the probability of green color. It will land on green color. So first of all, what we do, we are just finding it out this way. Probability of green. Tell me everyone, what is the probability of green color? How many colors total and how many which are green? First of all, tell me the total, then write the answer on the green. The total colors are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So put in 5 in the denominator. And how many colors which are green? There's only two. Two colors which are two colors which are green, okay? Now how many times? Now in the end, very well done everyone. Now you guys tell me what is the answer, what we do next. We are just multiplying 2 by 5 with 5. What is the answer of this one? Can everyone tell me the answer of this? Okay, good. Now everyone tell me the answer of this. I'm waiting. So this is 5 and 5 should be cancelled. Very good. 2 is left. Very well done. Very well done. So 2 is our answer. Okay, let's solve one more question related to this. Let's take question from here. Let me just draw the spinner, okay? And this time you guys tell me. I'm just drawing a spinner, then we'll tell you like how many times it will spin and what is the probability of that. So the spinner spins uh, 10 times. You spin that spinners, finding the probability of uh, let's take some color. I am just choosing. Okay, finding the probability of a red. Tell me, everyone. This time I'm not telling you. You guys tell me the answers one by one. Yes, guys, tell me what is the answer? What is the probability of red color? So, first of all, tell me how many. And this is your spinner. So, probability for red color is how many total. First of all, we put total in the denominator. Then, how many red putting in the numerator. So, how many total? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So total are 8. How many which are red in color? 3. Very good. So now in the end, how can we multiply? We are multiplying 3 by 8 with how many times are given? 10. Multiplying the top numbers with each other, 10 times 3 is 30 over 8. Is it easy? Okay, now let's start some test questions. So they are saying that if you flip two coins 8 times, what is the best prediction possible for the number? We already solved this question, I think. Yeah, if you flip coins 8 times, we already solved this question. We are taking some another question, okay? If you flip a coin 6 times, let's do this one. What is the best prediction possible of the numbers of time it will land on the heads? Okay, if flip coin 6 times, times is given 6 times, finding probability of heads. So what is the probability of heads? First of all, we are going to finding that one. Okay, this is your coin. There are two possible probabilities. One is head and one is tail. How many total probabilities which is given? That is 2. How many we are interested? Only one. That is 1. So this answer is 1 by 2. Understand? Now how many times are given? 6. So just multiply 1 by 2 with 6. 6 times 1 is 6 over 2. Now divide 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So the 3 is your answer. If you want to divide it like this way, it's up to you. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay? This way is also 3. This way is also 3. Let's do one more question. If you roll 6 side dice 6 times, what is the best prediction possible for the numbers of time you will roll on even numbers? Yeah, even and odd numbers. This is the dice. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, we finding it out the even numbers of that. Okay. Rolling dice. Rolling dice have roll dice. Okay. These are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 to 6 from the rolling dice number. Now they are saying that finding the probability of even numbers. How many numbers which are even there? I'm just going to mark it, okay? 2 is even, 4 is even, and 6 is even. Okay. First of all, how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many numbers which are even? 1, 2, and 3. So putting here 3. So 3 by 6 is the probability of even number when we rolling a dice. And if we roll a dice like mm, 6 times, so just multiply 3 by 6 with 6. This 6 should be cancelled and only 3 is left. So we roll a dice 6 times, okay? And if we roll a dice 6 times, so here is the answer. Every number which is given in form of times, in the end we are multiply with that. Okay? You understand it? Alright, now let's discuss the next lesson. Hope you guys understand this lesson. Solve the rest of the questions by yourself. Probability of opposite, mutually exclusive, and overlapping events. Okay? So here we are finding the answers in the form of percentage. We just first of all, you flip a coin. There is a coin which is given here. What is probability not tail? Same Oh, my screen is getting off. Let me share again, okay? Or so what is the probability of tail? So there are two probabilities. One is for head and one is for tail. Okay. Let's do one is for head and one is for tail. This is 1 and 2. So I'm just putting 2 here. And then how many we are interested for is only 1. So this is 1 by 2. And if what is my voice clear? Okay, I think there's some problem with that. I'm going to share again. Let's see. Okay, not tail. So what we do for that, we're just subtracting. Okay. So here, what we do for that, I'm just going to subtract. So for not tail, that means 1 minus 1 by 2. So we are subtracting 1 from the 1 by 2. So we subtract. I am subtracting and we just get our answer. Okay. So when we subtract 1 by 2, so the answer is 1 by 2. Bye.